For the first time ever, Gatorade has signed an NIL deal with a Florida Gator. Last week, University of Florida starting quarterback Anthony Richardson announced that he had signed an NIL deal with the iconic sports drink company whose original recipe was founded at the University of Florida. My name is Andy Witchery. I'm an NIL and sports business reporter here with On3. And in the latest On3 NIL deal breakdown, we're going down to the swamp. The year was 1965 when Dr. Robert Cade led a team of researchers from the University of Florida College of Medicine to develop a new drink called Gatorade. The whole point was to help Florida football players replenish the fluids and the electrolytes they lost while exercising. That was back when Steve Spurrier, the old ball coach, was Florida's starting quarterback. You could say that Spurrier walked so that Richardson could run, or even better yet, Spurrier taste tested so that Richardson could sign a brand deal. As part of Anthony Richardson's NIL deal with Gatorade, he'll be promoting Gatorade's Fuel Tomorrow campaign, which ends on Sunday at midnight. So if you want to enter, you better act quickly. You can go to fueltomorrowcfb.gatorade.com, where you have a chance to win branded backpacks and towels, and even tickets to the ACC, Big Ten, SEC, and SWAC championship games. It's notable not just that Anthony Richardson is the first Florida athlete to sign with Gatorade, but that he signed with Gatorade, period. For as big of a company as Gatorade is and the greater athletics ecosystem, they've been very patient in how they've entered the NIL space. Just last November, UConn guard Paige Beckers was the very first collegiate partner to sign an NIL deal with Gatorade, and she was arguably the face of the sport in women's basketball as the AP Freshman of the Year just 2 years ago. Since then, Gatorade has only signed a handful of other athletes to deals, including Jackson State quarterback Shedeur Sanders and Northwestern State men's basketball player Hansel and Manuel. Richardson this season is now a redshirt sophomore, and the former four-star recruit is in his first season as a full-time starting quarterback. He has completed 56.5% of his passes for 1,367 yards. He has both thrown for and rushed for 6 touchdowns this season. Earlier this fall, I spoke with Darren Heitner, who is a sports and IP attorney who also represents Richardson in marketing deals. Heitner told me, quote, "I went to UF during the Tim Tebow years. I hadn't seen anything like that since Anthony." Richardson currently has an On3 NIL valuation of $284,000. The On3 NIL valuation is a proprietary algorithm that projects an athlete's NIL market value for up to 12 months in the future. It includes dynamic data points such as an athlete's performance, influence, and exposure. After Florida's Week 1 win over Utah when Richardson was electric, rushing for 3 touchdowns, his On3 NIL valuation spiked to $1.1 million, which at the time ranked 9th among college football players and 14th in the On3 NIL 100. It's been a long time coming for Richardson, who now has his chance to prove himself on the field and then reap the rewards off of it. After that Week 1 win over Utah, Heitner, the attorney and marketing representative for Richardson, told me, quote, "We set off on a strategy saying, look, this may take some time, and you're going to have to prove yourself. But if and when that happens, you're going to be able to capitalize on it. And don't be like so many other athletes out there jumping at every single opportunity. Focus on quality over quantity." With the recently announced NIL deals with Fanatics and now Gatorade, Richardson has done just that. For On3, this has been Andy Witchery.
Thank you for watching. Make sure you smash that subscribe button for me, and remember to check out all the videos on the On3 YouTube page.